Before the Fellowship left Galadriel's forest realm, Celeborn, her husband, stood ready to see them off. He gave them boats, cloaks, and waybread for the journey ahead. The group traveled down the river Anduin, the water flowing dark and deep beneath them. They moved forward with purpose, leaving the safety of the forest behind. They reached Amon Hen, where the air grew heavy with tension. Boromir tried to take the ring, but Frodo put it on instead and disappeared into the shadows. Frodo chose to cross the river and go alone to Mordor, a desperate path into the dark. Sam, guessing what his master intended, intercepted him and joined him. Suddenly, a party of orcs sent by Saruman and Sauron attacked the Fellowship. Chaos erupted as arrows flew and steel clashed. Boromir tried to protect Merry and Pippin from the orcs. But the orcs were relentless. They killed Boromir and captured the two hobbits. Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas decided to pursue the orcs into the treacherous lands. The hobbits escaped into Fangorn Forest, where they were befriended by the Ent Treebeard. The ancient trees watched over them, a silent guardian in the wild. Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas tracked the hobbits to Fangorn, where they met Gandalf. He explained that he had killed the Balrog, but he too was killed in the fight. Yet Gandalf was sent back to Middle-earth, now Gandalf the White, replacing Saruman as chief of the wizards. The sky seemed to lighten with his return. They rode to Edoras, the capital of Rohan. Gandalf freed King Theoden from the influence of Saruman's spy, Grima Wormtongue, who had whispered lies into the king's ear. Theoden mustered his army and rode to the fortress of Helm's Deep. Gandalf departed to seek help from Treebeard, knowing the battle ahead would be fierce. The Ents destroyed Isengard, Saruman's stronghold, and flooded it, trapping the wizard in the Tower of Orthanc. The earth itself rose up to defend the free peoples. Gandalf convinced Treebeard to send an army of Huorns to Theoden's aid. They brought an army of riders of Rohan to Helm's Deep, ready to face the enemy. They defeated the orcs, who fled into the forest of Huorns and were destroyed. The valley was cleared, but the war was far from over. Gandalf, Theoden, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli rode to Isengard, where they found Merry and Pippin relaxing amidst the ruins. The hobbits had survived the chaos. Gandalf offered Saruman a chance to turn away from evil, but the wizard refused. Gandalf stripped him of his rank and most of his powers, leaving him broken. A desperate Wormtongue threw down a heavy sphere-shaped object in an attempt to kill Gandalf. Pippin picked it up. Gandalf swiftly took it, but Pippin stole it in the night. It was a palantir, a seeing stone that Saruman used to speak with Sauron, becoming ensnared. Sauron saw Pippin, but misunderstood the circumstances of their meeting. Gandalf rode for Minas Tirith, the chief city of Gondor, taking Pippin with him. The road ahead was long, but the fate of Middle-earth hung in the balance. The journey continued under the watchful eyes of the stars, each step bringing them closer to the final confrontation. The tale of the two towers had only just begun.